everybody. Welcome back again to a little Austin weekend sports. We are again still split apart. I'm over in Japan, and Austin there is still in Tennessee, right there. But we still want to come together to talk some college, college football. So,
Eventful
Austin,
week.
yeah,
Eventful week.
that was a very eventful week. We had some drastic changes in the top 25 there, didn't we? We had some games, man.
Very drastic. Very.
First of all,
Do you want
Tennessee hammered the bye week, man. They killed it. My Volunteers killed that bye week, man. Jumped us up 3 spots in the rankings. We beat that bye week so bad.
to?
But other than that, let's go ahead and
Instead
jump.
of the bye week,
What have you got there for us?
Ohio State beating Minnesota as we expected,
And we sort of
42
knew,
to 3.
we sort of figured that was going to happen. Minnesota's not that good of a team, and Ohio State is a good team.
All right, let's move on to Miami and Florida State. This game was a bigger beatdown than I expected.
Yeah, I don't think maybe Florida State. I mean, they started out on fire, scoring 70 points against everybody, and they've cooled off. They've cooled off some, so maybe they're you know s- not as good as we were thinking there for a while. They looked like they would beat everybody there for a while, but now they're a little bit. They've come down to earth some. Now Miami,
Do you know what drives
they're
me
pretty good.
crazy over there?
What's that?
Conservative Cristobal taking his foot off the gas there late.
Should have beat him by
It drives me
20. He
crazy.
takes his feet out, and then what? It was a close game, a closer game at the end because I don't know if he doesn't have the
That
killer
drives me
mentality or
crazy.
what. Yeah,
He has to get that in order to get Miami over the top. He
yeah,
needs to put his foot on the gas more.
yeah.
That's my main criticism.
The only person that needs to stop your offense is the other team. You should never stop your own offense. I don't understand it either. But Miami looks pretty good though.
Yeah, whenever they don't get held back by Cristobal's conservatism,
Yeah, or bad play
his
calling.
conservative play calling.
Yeah,
Yeah, Oklahoma did what they needed to do. Shut out Kent State 44 to nothing.
yeah.
Even with a backup quarterback, they're doing just fine so
They're
far.
doing what they're supposed to do. Yeah.
And let's move on to Texas A&M hosting Mississippi State. It was a close game for a while, but the Aggies' talent
It's
passed by
hard.
them very quickly in the second half.
A&M's having a really good year this year too. So uh, I expect them to go quite a ways. They're going to be a tough team to beat. Mississippi State
At home, it's
is a lot better than what we thought they were
Mississippi.
going to be, though.
Yeah, took them to the wire in the first half, but overwhelmed by their talent in the second half. Like I said, I
Yeah,
mean, it's going to take them another year to really get into that echelon where
yeah,
I
it
can
will.
really say that they could actually be a big, like they're a bowl team this year, I think. But I think
Yeah.
if they want to go to the 8-9 win plateau, they'll have to wait until next year, I think.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah.
SEC is really tough this year.
It is tough. It's tough every year.
And let's get on to this next game, which, oh my goodness, it's the game.
It's
Penn State against UCLA. Big game, James.
how much were they favored by,
25.5 points.
and how much did they lose by?
They lost by 5.
So a 30-point swing basically.
What the heck was Big Game James thinking? That was terrible.
UCLA lost their head coach, lost their offensive coordinator, lost their defensive coordinator, and you can't beat them.
That's terrible. They made Nico look like Superman.
Who was the interim
How
coach
did
for UCLA?
I
I
think
can't.
the interim
Yeah.
the interim offensive coordinator Jerry Neuheisel. They kept calling him Prince Charming over there because
Do you know that him and James Franklin have the same number of wins against top 10 teams now?
That was embarrassing for Penn State. I mean, that is an embarrassing loss as I've ever seen over
The
there.
the interim coach at UCLA has just as many top 10 wins as James Franklin does now. That's
At
right.
some point, the jokes just write themselves.
Well, that's the
I
first
mean,
time a top 10 team has lost to at least an 0-4 team since 19 what?
85. It's been
85.
40 years.
40. That's the worst lost in college football in 40 years. And you
I don't
and
know what they're going to do with James Franklin over there now.
and you go from number
What are they going
7
to
in
do?
the country to you're not even in the top 25 anymore.
That's just a pitiful loss. I mean, what are they going to do over there in Happy Valley? I
I don't
have no
know.
clue what you're going to. What do you do?
When you give up 40 something points to a winless team, when how many rushing yards did they give up?
269
So you gave up 269 rushing yards to the 109th ranked rushing offense in the
offense
league.
in the country. That's pathetic. I
A
mean,
Penn State defense gave up 269 yards rushing to one of the worst teams in football.
well, we already know Penn State ain't making the playoff if they play like this. I mean,
Right now, they're
it's
not
just a
even
disgraceful
they're not
performance.
even top 25. They're in collapse mode right now. If he doesn't rally that team, it could be a spiral. He needs to really try to rally that team and get them back together again.
Absolutely. I mean, that's just like I said, it's inexcusable. How do you lose that game
I
after
don't
going
know.
out and playing Oregon down to 2 overtimes last week?
I don't know.
I
It
mean,
was bad though.
from one disappointment to another, we have Texas taking a crap on themselves against Florida. And I mean,
People were
taking
saying,
a dump in their pants.
yeah, people were saying, man, Arch about to have 5 touchdowns against Florida, and he had
Well, it
two
turns out
picks
it
instead.
he's had a very tough year, hasn't he?
Yeah,
He's had just a tough year reading defenses.
and again, Texas goes from top 3. Were they
10?
preseason number 1?
Yes, preseason number one down to ranked.
And 5 games later, you're not even in the top 25. When 3 of those games you played were cream puffs.
Do you think this is on Sarkeesian? Do you think this is on Arch?
It has to be on both of them right now. Sarkeesian's supposed to be this offensive wizard, and Arch is a Manning. Uh, they both got to do something better, you know.
Absolutely. I mean, but Florida did have a nice bounce back game. They did show off their two freshman wide receivers out, and they did look good.
Hmm.
So
And
Billy
he,
Napier's job is safe for the moment.
that's what I said. Billy Napier gets another year extension because he beats a top 10 team.
Oh, good grief. Oh my gosh. Alabama hosting Vanderbilt. Alabama just overwhelmed them in the second half.
Yeah,
I
that was
mean,
that was sort of a
do you
letdown
think
from all the
uh
hype.
do you think Diego Pavia got a reality check from this game for Vanderbilt in any way?
I don't know if he'll take it as a reality check. He should, but I don't know if he will or not. He probably still thinks they can beat the world. Uh, but yeah, they were sort of
You're
well.
probably judging it from the
They kept it close till halftime or so. So you can give them that. But they scored 0 points in the second half.
yeah.
So
They also need to work on not fumbling and turning the ball over in the red zone too against big opponents. So that's
Alabama's
another thing Vandy
defense,
has to work on. But
yeah, Alabama's defense bothered
Alabama,
them.
and it looks like Alabama's on the right track this
Mhm.
year at least.
Right
Two
back where
straight ranked
Alabama's
wins
supposed
in
to
a
be.
row. Texas Tech at Houston. Texas Tech really controlled this game from start to finish,
Mhm.
35-11.
Not even really close at any
And
point,
they're
really.
off to after off to their best start since the late Mike Leach was coaching them. How about that?
Yeah, they got plenty of money, so they're bringing some talent in there now.
We got Georgia beating up on Kentucky here, 35-14,
We sort of knew that was
which
going
is
to
to be
happen too.
expected.
Right? Yeah, that was expected. Yeah.
Georgia's 16th straight win against Kentucky.
Mm.
So yeah, it's safe to say they got that series under control.
Yeah, I think it. Yeah.
Cincinnati upsets Iowa State 38-30. I mean, that
Yeah,
was a bit of a shootout.
that was a bit of a
Give
shootout
it up to
too.
the Bearcats.
And again,
Give it up to the Bearcats.
I really didn't know how good Iowa State was to begin with, but to lose that game is a little telling on you, you know.
Cincinnati deserves credit though. They put up 38 points in a win, so over
Yeah,
a top 15 team. So
definitely.
I'm gonna give the Bearcats plenty of credit for that. And with that being said, that's it for week 6,
All
and
right,
it's time for
let's
week
jump into
7.
week 7 then. Let's see what we got. We
Ohio
know.
State going straight to Illinois. That's the first game on the ledger.
Do you think the Fighting Brett Billimans are going to have a chance?
No, not against the Fighting Ryan Days.
I don't think so. No, I don't
Give
think
me
it'll be
Ohio
right.
State.
Yeah, I've got Ohio State in that one too. What's the line on it? Should be
Ohio
14 or
State favored
15.
by, you're right at it actually, 14 and a half.
Yeah, so that's about what I figured it would be, and
Look at
that's
you,
all.
Mr. Predictor. Look
That's
at you,
probably
Mr.
about what it's
Predictor.
going to be. Yeah, that's probably about what it's going to be.
And we got a big game at 12 o'clock on ABC. We have Missouri hosting Alabama. Number 8, Alabama going
Missouri's
to number 14, Missouri.
Missouri has they've upped their game a little bit this year. They've played a little bit better than what people thought they were going to be. So that should still be a decent game. But I still got Alabama. Uh, they're probably favored
Alabama's favored by 2.5.
by
I'll
two.
take Alabama by two
I
and a
would
half.
take. I think it's a 6 or 7 point game. I think Alabama wins by 6 or 7.
Ole Miss off the bye week after beating LSU at home. They get to beat up on Washington State.
Oh yeah, they'll beat
They're
the
favored
lid.
by 32 and a half.
32
Do you
and a
think Ole
half.
Miss covers 32 and a half?
Probably, yeah. Coming off a bye week, they're going to put up 60 points. Yeah.
One of the games of the week, Indiana, number 7, at number 3, Oregon
Mm, mm.
on CBS. So that's going to be Oregon's favored by 7.5 points. And
That's
it's one of the biggest games of the weekend.
that's going to be a close. That 7.5 is right about where it's probably going to be. Oregon. It's hard to go to Oregon and win. Uh, so I would probably.
They've got a bunch of money. They've got a bunch of resources. They've got a good coach in Dan Lanning. Kurt Signetti's a good coach too, but I don't know if Indiana has the right players or personnel to defeat Oregon on the
No,
road. Give me
not at
Oregon
Oregon.
7.5.
Now, if Oregon was at Indiana, I would give them a puncher's chance. But I'm probably going to take Oregon and the points there and just roll with that one. I think Oregon wins it by
Yeah.
7 to 10, maybe.
Yep. We got the Red River rivalry.
Ooh,
Oklahoma number 6
what a
against
letdown this year that is. The the starting quarterback for Oklahoma's out
Oklahoma,
with surgery,
and then Texas's
and Texas
quarterback
quarterback
is
might as well
disappointing.
be out because they suck. So we got an injured Oklahoma against a sucky Texas. Is Texas favored?
But Texas is favored by 2.5. Yes.
That's about what I thought it would be. And Oklahoma without Mateer shouldn't be that good. I would probably take Texas winning, but it might be like a 2 or 3 point game. It's going to be a really close one. And I probably honestly would stay away from it because who knows what's going to happen with all the backups and everything in there. But Texas should win it. If Texas loses this, I guess a backup Oklahoma
Oklahoma,
quarterback,
they got problems.
they got problems.
They got problems.
They got some problems.
Yep. Now it's number 13, Georgia Tech, the Fighting Yellow Jackets against
They've had a good year this
Virginia
year.
Tech. Yeah, we went to Atlanta this year to go to see them Tennessee play Syracuse.
Yeah, we drove
I
to
managed to
Georgia
hook
Tech's campus. That was pretty cool.
Maybe we gave him a good luck sign.
How much is Georgia
Maybe
Tech
gave him the
favored
good
by?
luck charm. 14.5. The Yellow Jackets are favored over the
Uh,
Hokies.
that's about where it should be there too. I think it's a 12 to 15 point game, but I do have Georgia Tech definitely winning it. Yeah,
All right, let's see what's next. Oh, Tennessee, number 12, hosting Arkansas.
we'll have a
Tennessee is favored by 12.5.
we might have a little bit bigger video on that one. I think Tennessee. Again, this is a dangerous game. They're playing a team that they have no clue what this team's going to do. It's a completely
Bobby
different.
Petrino's coming in for his first game as interim head coach. They're
And
coming off of a bye week.
do you think Patino would like to make a splash and beat Tennessee his first game?
Well, I think he would. I think he would
He's
like that.
he's
Probably
gonna
to audition for the job.
he's gonna pull
He's
out
probably going to try to
every
audition for it.
he's gonna pull out every trick and every stop to win this game. So Tennessee needs to watch.
Our secondary is definitely not the best. Let me
But
tell you that. Our secondary is porous at times, so we
McCoy
got
is
to cover
back
for
for this
that.
game. McCoy's back for this game. Our number one quarterback is supposed to be back for this game. So we'll see. I want to probably take Tennessee. Tennessee should beat them by 17 to 20 points in reality. Uh, but with the unknown about the new coach coming in, I'm terrified of it. But you know, Tennessee should put up 40 something points. They put up 40 something points against
Arkansas's
every
defense
team.
isn't exactly. Arkansas's defense
So
isn't very good this year, so
I don't
who
think
knows what.
Arkansas. I don't think Arkansas scores 30 against us. So I think we score 50-ish. So, we should win by that 17 to 20 points, really. But I'm terrified of this because of the new coach situation. It's a bad situation to be in for Tennessee to
I've got a
prepare for.
feeling to eat bacon after this week, don't you?
I'm craving
I've got a
bacon right
feeling for
now. I can
bacon.
eat some bacon right now, actually. Yeah.
Florida is stuck in a quagmire of an terribly difficult schedule, aren't they? They're
Yes.
playing Texas A&M on the road this week.
I've got there's no way Florida wins two in a row. Texas A&M, what are they favored by? 7, 8, 9 points?
7.5. You're right on it
Yeah,
again.
right on that again. That's actually just about what it's going. I would actually put Texas A&M by 10 or 11. I would take Texas A&M and the points on that one. Florida played a bad Texas team last week, and when you play bad teams, it can help you look good, maybe better than what you actually are. So I've got Texas A&M pretty big on this one, actually.
Kansas at Texas Tech. I've
That
got
one,
Texas Tech is favored by 13.5.
that's probably
Do you
about
have the
right
Red
on that one
Raiders?
too. Yeah. That's pretty close on that one. So yeah.
Number 10, Georgia at unranked Auburn. That is the
Mm.
Deep South's oldest rivalry.
Georgia at Auburn.
Classic rivalry.
How much
Georgia
is?
is favored by 3.5.
I felt that being a close game, especially was it Georgia at Auburn?
Yes, at the Hare, at Jordan Hare.
Mm, 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 mm. I would probably still take Georgia just because Georgia's Georgia, but look for an upset there.
Yeah, number 15, Michigan
Michigan.
against unranked USC. So, USC is actually favored by 2.5 at home.
I was going to say
Lincoln Riley needs a win.
I was going to say Michigan shouldn't be probably top 15. They shouldn't. They just sort of crept that way because everybody else is losing, so they just kept creeping up there. Uh, I would probably go with USC on this one. I'm feeling USC winning. Yeah, so USC by 4 or 5 points. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
All right, the last game we'll talk about is LSU hosting South Carolina at night.
Oh, LSU at night's almost impossible to go win at.
LSU is favored by 9.5. Can they get their offense fixed though?
They may not score
Can
nine
they
and a
stop
half
Lenore
points.
Sellers?
They may not score 9.5 points. But their defense will hold South Carolina down, though. I'll pick LSU to win. 9.5 may be big. It may be closer to a 6 point game, maybe, but I still got LSU winning.
All right, that should do it.
Is that
That
about
should
this for the
cover our
week?
week.
Hey, that is college football this week. Our dumpster fire of the week, of course, is
Big game,
Big Game
James.
James. That's the worst loss in 40 years. If you're a dumpster, if you lose the worst loss in 40 years of college football, and there's been some bad
His
losses.
fan base is his fan base has been giving him grief lately. I mean,
Think about it.
appropriately so.
At the start of the year, they were what, top three in the country?
Number two in
They
the
were number
country.
two in the country, ranked to start the year. So their fans were like, "National championship, national championship." Lost to Oregon, lost to UCLA.
Lost
Fire
to East.
him, fire him. In 5 games, he went from the GOAT to fire that man. Don't you love college football? It's so good.
Oh yes.
It's so good. But hey, that is college football this week. You hope you had as much fun as we do. We love college football. We love talking about college football. We'll have another video out probably talking about the Tennessee game, maybe a little bit more. So be sure and check that out. Be sure to hit the like button over here, subscribe to us, share us with your friends, tell everybody about us. Other than that, we will see you
Next week.